Mustache is about Ilyas, who's 13 years old. He has a prepubescent mustache that he's very insecure about, and he's making the difficult transition from private Islamic school to public high school and trying to survive it all. I would love to say that I'm just a creative person that just imagined all of these things, but in reality, all of the awkward experiences are drawn directly from my life. That's like part of like the extrapolation of like my real feelings and my real angst and my real feeling out of place, creating. So some of that is obviously fictional and sort of like larger than life in its like execution, but it's kind of based on like the real circumstances I was in and the real feelings that I had, and all of that. Yeah, those movies take a long time to make, and some of those were a while ago. But I was writing on my nights and weekends. The Mustache really came about while I was working on Minions: Rise of Gru. I started writing this film nights and weekends, moonlighting it, and it was many years of writing and rewriting. And so by the time we were ready to make the film, jump into production, I left my editing career to jump in full time on Mustache, and it was like the most scary, exciting transition to make, and here we are. So,
Well, now I think it's been about what, like 2.5 years, 2.5 years, and yeah, it was a really, it was really a labor of love. I mean, we all just love the story and really wanted to support Imran and his vision, and it's a very singular, specific, wonderful vision. And I think the thing I'm most proud of as a director is, I'm sorry, as a producer, is that this director is now out in the world and he's going to be making many, many films from now on. And so that's sort of like the greatest pleasure of this experience.
So I will say it wasn't the easiest. I could relate to it a lot. So when I first got the audition, I looked at it and I was like, okay, your script, and I could tell that there was a lot of heart and emotion in it. And so I tried it. I gave the audition. Within about 2 weeks, I got a call back, and then I was like, okay, maybe I can do this. And then I met with Imran, and that's pretty much where I did it again. And then I had to really get into the character, and it took me. The hardest part was probably just being able to just get in there, because I knew, since I was able to relate to him so much, I knew it had it in me somewhere, but I just had to hone into that part. So then I got it, and then I was on vacation somewhere, and then I came back, and the week later I got the call saying that I landed the job. And I remember I was in bed. It was in the morning. I was in bed, and then I wake up and I hear my mom downstairs like, "Oh, that's so great! Yeah, he'll be so excited." And then I like wake up and I'm like, "No, this can't be it." And then I'm walking down the stairs, and my dad is like giving me 2 thumbs up, and I'm like, "Let's go!" And this is it. And then we flew out that Friday.
Well, I'm his drama teacher, and he's really shy and struggling, like he spoke about, and he comes, or you spoke about, and he's coming to my class, and I'm just there to get everybody excited and passionate about really art and being fully themselves. And my experience with him was so fun. It was really sweet.
So I play Ilyas's dad, and actually, when I read the script, um, I fell in love with it because I got to see my dad. I had a very similar relationship with my dad that Ilyas has with his dad, with Hamid, and so I was able to because I have to play the dad now. I was able to come at it from his point of view. So it's really interesting for me to explore and sort of like just think of my dad and what he struggled with in a different way than I had ever had. Because I was always like, my dad hates me. Like why? And just seeing it from this perspective, because I had to play that part, and knowing that I still love Ilyas even though all this stuff was going on, it was a really interesting experience for me personally as well.